Hey everybody, this is Jeff from Robotics, and I found a pretty cool deal at Walmart today and something I just couldn't pass up. It is these LED strips from Monster Basics. They cost $4.99 plus tax, and they are supposed to come with a remote, and they are about 5.5 feet of LED strips. So I thought that for $4.99 they'd probably be a good deal to pick up and would make something good to review today. So I'm going to go ahead and review these LED strips, give you my opinion, tell you if they are worth the $5 I just spent on them, and see how useful they really are. Let's get started. Alright, so what I'm going to do first here, of course, is unbox these things. And for that, we're going to need a utility knife, which I have right here. And we'll just cut this. So it claims these are really easy to use and that they are USB powered. So they shouldn't take much to power them, and we're going to find out how effective that claim is. Inside of the box we have nothing, and this bag here that should contain all of our equipment. Let's go ahead and open that up. Sealed airtight. There we go. Alright. We have our instructions here. Let's go ahead and unfold these. Take a look really quick. Basically just tell us how to use the remote and set them up. Should be pretty intuitive. We have our connector cord here. We'll get to that in a second. We have our remote and some type of paper. And then our USB LED strips here. So I should note, first of all, if you are comparing these strips to something on, say, eBay or Amazon, generally the LED strips are sold in 5-meter sections, whereas this is just under 2 meters. So for the price point, I think these are a little more expensive per LED than the other ones, but it does come with the remote and such too, so maybe that equalizes in value a little bit. So let's go ahead and pull this tape off, and I'll unwrap that. Alright, string a couple of these out. First impressions, these have a some type of a silicone coating on them, or rubberized coating. I believe these are probably waterproof. They actually feel really sturdy, and they're very flexible. More flexible so than some of the ones you get on online like eBay and Amazon. But they look kind of nice. These are they have 4 channels on here, and I'll see if I can get a good zoom in on them. Basically, it is your positive and then the RGB channels individually on there. So let's go ahead and just set this up here. Oops. It has a little code on here. The arrow should match. Alright, pull this remote out of here, and first things first, there's a little plastic separator here that indicates that there is a battery in there. I just need to pull that and take that out of there, and the remote should work. So let's see if I can see it in the camera here. Usually you can see the IR beam in there. I'm not seeing it, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. Alright, let's go ahead and try this. First thing, I'm going to go ahead and just take my regular 120 to 5 volt USB adapter here and plug this in, and we'll plug in the cord. Oh, alright, well, that looks cool. Looks like our IR receiver here is right at the end of this adapter plug. So we'll point something at this, and let's just try the off button first. Cool. So that does turn it off, turns it back on, and we'll hit the. It apparently defaults to flashing, but we'll see if we can change it just to blue and green, red. And let's try some of the modes. I see 4 modes on here. Flash, strobe, fade, and smooth. So they're all on this button. And I kind of like this remote, really. So let's try the flash again. And that looked like the default. We'll do strobe. So strobe seems to be just gradually changing through the colors. We'll try fade. And we'll try smooth. Smooth is flashing again. So I'm not sure if that is how intentional it was, but it doesn't seem like it really fits what it's talking about. Let's go with another color here. This is purple. And kind of a lavender or fuchsia. I really like this color, actually. It's one of my favorite for LEDs. Just like the way it glows. And we'll try to turn it down. I'm trying to dim it right now with the dimmer thing here, but that doesn't seem to be... Oh, there we go. That's dimming them. Bringing them back up. I don't know if you can see that on here, but I have a better idea. Let's go ahead and turn off some lights and get a better look at them in the dark. Now these look cool. Go ahead and put these around my... There we go. That looks pretty neat. So we'll just go through a couple of patterns here. This is white. So I can get the remote. So this is white, blue, green, red, orange, light green, dark green, light orange. So it does have a bit of control. Try the strobe effect again. Alright, so what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you guys thought that these LEDs are worth the money or not. I'm going to go ahead and give you my review on them right now. So, I do think that for the $4.99 you're paying for these, I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't know if they're necessarily very expandable or not, so what you see here is probably all you're going to be able to work with. But the remote could be used for other projects, and you can take the commands off of them, which I will be showing you how to do in a different video, but you can use the commands off of there to control other projects. I think the LEDs look really nice. They're very flexible, and they have the backing strip on them, so you could attach them to a computer monitor or the back of your TV. I think they're great for a small little project. And if you haven't had any experience with RGB LED strips before, for the $4.99 plus tax, I think it's a pretty good deal. So anyway, if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments. Like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you guys hated this video, give me a thumbs down. Either way, I'd love to hear your feedback. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so that you can see my next review and any of my other videos. And if you really love this video, please consider checking out my Patreon campaign. Anyway, guys, that's all that I have for today. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.